matchup. We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joel Klatt. Holly Rowe working the sidelines, and she has a weather report. Holly?
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Nice?
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Clock winding down. They'll have to the timeout here. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. It's Manning. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Hey, guys up front, line up. It's first down. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete.
I really love the idea of being aggressive early, Chris. You take a deep shot, you get those safeties, and you put them on notice. They know they can't just fly down and stop the run the rest of the day. That's going to help out the run game, the running backs, the offensive line. I love the aggressive play call early in this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be ruled down right there, short of the marker. That's going to bring up fourth down. He's throwing for it on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? The first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
Dropping back, it's Sam. Brown near the sticks. It's Roberts. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able to get the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a huge play for this offense. That's a good read by the quarterback. Throwing it close to the wide receiver. There's a lot of trust in that guy. His athleticism on the outside, and he makes the catch. Beautiful throw. Touchdown offense. I tell you, they're playing well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Now left with two of them here in the first half. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Manning. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. It's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
Chris, as I always say, you've got to build yourself into 3rd down success with 1st and 2nd down success. And when you're just throwing completions, now you're in an obvious situation. That's really a product of not being able to throw the football.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. handoff for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long fourth down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary.
There's the handoff. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Well, this is about as good as it gets. First of all, the leverage from the quarterback is outstanding. It's his guy or nobody. And now you've got to go out there and stretch out as a pass catcher and get this catch, and he's able to do that. This is so difficult to stop and can be so frustrating for a secondary, and that's why you see all these guys hands on hips. They don't know what to do.
Scanning the field, it's Lacy. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, Texas. Caught in the end zone.
Having a guy like this in this area of the field is like a warm blanket for a quarterback. He knows that he's got the big body, tight end, great hands. That's a matchup that they can exploit, and he does so for a touchdown here. Chris, that's a beautiful throw by this quarterback.
Bringing it out, it's Parker. He's got it open. Watch out, he's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. First down, he's going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Sayan. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, I love it when a play caller has put the game in the hands of his playmakers, and he's clearly doing that with his quarterback and the guys surrounding the quarterback. He is such a good reader of defenses, and he plays on time. He throws the ball accurately, and when you do all of those things with a coordinator that...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? He's past the 30. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense produces 6 points.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a big 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Quick throw to his receiver. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Could have been his second pick today.
He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive, and Chris, he comes out here, and this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see a quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10, and they make it a 3rd and manageable here. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He's running out of time here. Off target and incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Using his legs, it's Jackson.
Stopping the run is about being...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then
he breaks into the clear. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, that's a big completion down the field. This sets them up in the red zone. Now they're in the scoring area, and they've got to capitalize on a series that gets down into this area of the field.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Automatic at the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Turner trying to create good field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And here comes a deep shot. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. third down. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. A chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Lacey. And he's hit just before the throw. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the 1st down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
Now the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up games like this, run the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down. That is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, the pressure's on. Touchdown, Texas. Caught in the end zone. They've thrown for the score.
Chris, as a quarterback, there are times when you know you're going to take a hit and you still got to stand in there and deliver. This was a beautiful throw for a touchdown, and he knows he's about to get hit. I tell you what, give a lot of credit to this quarterback. That takes a lot of courage.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And if he tackled right at the 20, that's a good job by the coverage team. Final seconds of the 1st half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he's in the clear now. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. To throw yet again. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Sees an opening. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it, throws it right into double cover.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. Down looking to throw for it. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. They're stopped on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, anytime there's a failure on 4th down, it's easy to second-guess the decision to go for it, but I thought this one was a good one. This defense just came up big, and at some point you just have to tip your cap, and they got off the field.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball for 31. We go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you can rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Who's in the look out, off and running. Here he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns. Breaks away to the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Here comes the pressure. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
That is textbook man coverage right there. There's no way you can do it better. Watch him sit in the head pocket of this intended receiver, and then he doesn't arrive early, doesn't climb all over his back, and he just gets in front, swats this ball away. Put that on a coaching tape.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen in this completion for this offense.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And looking for a big play here. Pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again,
wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but an explosive play by this offense to wrap up the 3rd quarter. So So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Sayan. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Pre-snap movement, back in motion. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up 4th down now.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Great catch when they desperately needed it. The Buckeyes with an answer.
Well, it is clear that this coach did not want to settle for a field goal. He goes for it on 4th down, and he is rewarded by stellar execution by this offense and his quarterback. Touchdown, huge play on 4th down.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Lacey. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
And my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Working clock with the ground game. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the 2nd down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
That is is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a two-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And it just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. Looking for a man. Escape, it's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Oh, they cannot. welcome to University Stadium in Albuquerque. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Oregon Ducks. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting to the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Look, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Ball handed off. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. To throw, it's Manning. Fires it down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Texas. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive, they come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's McClellan. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
First down here for this offense. on a design run. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Moore. Gets made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Sure hands. It's McClellan. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightfully so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success, or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. He drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field. It allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's real unit. It's McClellan. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
To the air, it's Manning. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
He'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Open field ahead. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break from the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score the first down. Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back, it's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get...
Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Moore. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage.
And is intercepted. He could go. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Texas Longhorns against the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joey Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Bringing it out. It's Harris. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the... It's Levitt. He fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Berry. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
One of the more popular routes in football right now, and it is so for a reason. It's hard to defend. Beautiful angle route from the running back. You get the completion over the middle of the field, and it's an easy first down. When you've got a running back that can catch it out of the backfield, that is such a weapon. Why not use it? Nice job by this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. A short completion at the tight end. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as mid.
He's got some space. Look out. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. He'll be stopped after a gain of 3. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. It's Green. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings out the 4. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. And he's not going to get there. The defense right
confidence just not there. Chris, the pursuit and the ability to tackle in space, that's what's showing out for this defense, and they get off the field on fourth down.
And it's a bunch formation. The Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. It's Manning. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on first. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush, and here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here comes the rush. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. They did not make it short on 4th down. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made by the tight end. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's Levitt. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, LSU.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
He's got such great awareness once he gets close to that sideline, and you can tell he understands he just needs the 1 foot. He secures the ball, foot down. That's a catch, and that's a first down.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Texas. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
You know they trust their quarterback. It's first and goal. You're at the 1-yard line. He's still throwing the ball. Tight window throw, but this is what makes him so good. Good decision, good ball, touchdown offense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On the run, it's Sperry. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass rush closing in. Makes the grab. It's Berry. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the 6th man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender.
Oh, he's got open space. Breaks into the burst into space. Using the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him there. And here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to pass. It's Manning. Coming after him. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produce a solid game there. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Longhorns have 1st and 10 here.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. We'll give it to the running back. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice...
Got an opening here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Now the Longhorns will lose the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Townsend. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Going again on 2nd and 10. Caught near the goal line, and he scores! Touchdown, Longhorns!
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the second half to try to sustain this momentum.
Looking for a receiver. He makes the catch, a successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Levitt. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45.
I know his teammates are going to love this. They love the physical run and finish by this quarterback, but I got to tell you what, as a coach, you would love to see him get this first down and then get down and not take this big hit at the end.
Gets the first and still running. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth, be back for the second half. Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
I love the aggressive nature of this defense. They're going to come after you, and they're not going to apologize for it. And here they blitz, and look at that. Nice big hit in the backfield.
And it falls incomplete. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they got him for a sack on 3rd down. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust.
situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, the problem with such a conservative play call on second down is that you get pushed into an obvious play call on third down. Nice tackle for loss from this defense.
Touchdown, LSU. The offense takes the lead here in the second half. Offense will go for 2 here, trying to make the lead 7.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks free and he might be gone. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Chris, this is the most difficult part of defending this running back for a defense is that you know you've got to stop him in between the tackles as a true runner. But now he's threatening you as a wide receiver all the way down the field. Who you use, a safety, a linebacker? You've got to make a decision, and both of those are a mismatch for the offense.
We're going to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Coleman. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
He's back to throw again on second down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
I don't think you could be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback, understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
Offense lines up to go for 2, trying to make this a 3-point game. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Wilson. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive on the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. The pass ball is incomplete. He's trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Using his legs, it's Barrett. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to compete.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. He's throwing for it on fourth down. The pressure's on. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
Chris, you just have to give a lot of credit to this defense. They were clearly focused right there. Great job in preparation. They knew what was coming, and they were able to get off the field. This group is fast, they're physical, but more than that, they're prepared, and they showed it on that last snap.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Close to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. The tight end continues to make an impact. They've got the lead. They're down here in scoring position. He's already found the end zone, Joel. You lean on this guy that you trust.
Well, I would certainly trust him if he's in single coverage. And so if you come out and it's man-to-man, I would target that tight end in a heartbeat. Now, if they double cover him,
touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On first and 10, look at a throw. Caught over the middle. It's Berry. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw forward on third and short. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and
he'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw again. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, LSU. The Tigers go back on top.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Grinding away with their running game. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage, second and third down opportunities.
Again, makes it second and medium. Scanning the field, it's Manning. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Drop it back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. He looks for an open man. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Wilson. But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
If you're going to bring the ball out of the end zone as a kick returner, you better have great confidence and great speed on the outside. He has both of those. It reminds me a lot of Jadarian Price from Notre Dame. Remember, he had multiple 100-yard kickoff returns for the Irish? Well, here, chalk this one up. Look at the speed on the outside.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And now the running back's got it again. He shreds the tackle. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
An inside div now from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
They bring him down, but that is... football matchup. We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the LSU Tigers against the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Joel Klatt. Holly Roach on the sidelines experiencing the weather conditions today. Hey, Holly.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. We'll see how the weather affects this game. And it comes out at the 25. No return attempted there. Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Ball handed off. Look how he's breaking free. Here he goes. Will not be brought down. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes. These are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get it along however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, I didn't expect them to go with the run there on a longer 3rd and goal situation. I think they were probably willing to go for it on 4th down. That's why you would run it. But a great job by this back, finding some space, the offensive line creating a hole, and they were able to get themselves into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back. It's Manning. Big throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Going to throw it here on 2nd down. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
Well, we knew these 3rd downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that. And this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on 3rd down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Longhorns pick up enough for a 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking right, he's caught. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice 1st down there.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Sykes a quick throw. He stopped right at the line on sure tackling. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Catch made
this well. Their timing and spacing has been exquisite. The quarterback is seeing the defense really well, and here he threads the needle for a touchdown in the end zone.
I'll set up with the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Handoff to the back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So some early drama here. We're all confident at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Throw here. He lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Will be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, you talk about setting an aggressive tone here in the first half. You've got 4th and long. This coach is putting the faith in his players and more specifically his quarterback, and he delivers with a first down. You can anticipate that they will continue to be aggressive, in particular because of this specific conversion. Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Pulls it in. It's Green. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Back behind the quarterback, line in a pistol. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop it, but it's a first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all three of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Timeout taken by Texas. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? LSU has moved into the red zone. Trying to run, it's Berry. Queen through the end zone. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Not much you can do as a quarterback there. You're trying to get that in-breaking slant route. It's thrown quickly. It's thrown on time. That's just excellent coverage. And he goes right over the top and bats it away.
So second down after the incompletion. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Send the back in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Now the Longhorns are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. They're looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Look out, he's in the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Holy cow, this feels like at least a 10-point swing in this game. They're at field goal range. They're driving down here. And before halftime, the defense gets a score. That is a massive play in this game and one we definitely will remember.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
So
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve two purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect. But two, also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run.
He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
One more play before they head to the locker room. The back's got it. And that running play goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? To throw, it's Manning. Here comes the rush. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep again. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
Chris, in these big environments and these big games, it's usually about the plays that are made that determine a game. But this one is about a play that is not made. I think we're going to be thinking about this one the rest of the day.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly into the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass caught, can he get in? Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's Barry. He's got the first and still going. He's got space. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. To the air, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Now he's bringing it back. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. He's going to hand this off. Breaks into the clear. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has plate, well, that's led to this huge lead.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
This is really outstanding stuff from this offense, and more specifically the quarterback. He understands the coverage that he's seeing, and he knows if he wants to throw this post route over the middle of the field, Chris, he's got to see the safety down, or at least...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 15. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. Dropping back, it's Manning. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
The last thing you want to do in particular on 1st and goal is force the ball into coverage. That's a great decision by this quarterback to just throw it away, live to snap it on 2nd down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. On the return, and he tackled in the end zone. A touchback.
Well, this defense is totally locked in right now, and they understand where this quarterback is trying to go with the football. He's making poor decisions, and they're making him pay. 2 straight interceptions on back-to-back series for this group. They're doing a marvelous job.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. Running through the tackle. They make the tackle, but this one... game to get this season rolling. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Texas Longhorns. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going. Going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Is a solid game. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away and moved the chains.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Going to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so. This offense is clearly in rhythm, no matter what they're trying to do. Pass the football, run the football. They're doing it well. And now another first down. The line is doing a great job. The quarterback is seeing the field. This is such a good drive right now, and you just got to put it in the end zone.
Coming after him. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Chris, I think the most important trait that a corner can have is actually the ability to be physical and tackle. Watch him get a tackle for loss on the outside. That's a massive play for the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And there's the handoff. Powers through. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. To the air. It's Manning. That's caught. It's Coleman. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. End of the first quarter here, still no score. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offense can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Fights off a defender. He goes out of bounds just short of the 15.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
The Longhorns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. This is turning into a marathon march. 13th play of the drive. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
The offense was moving well, but 2 completions sets up a 3rd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Townsend. Breaking free. End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Caught quickly, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That is exactly how you want to start this game as an offense. Great rhythm, opening drive, right down the field for a touchdown, and they use the tight end to put it in the end zone. This defense has to be aware of that. We have seen it on film. They want to use the tight end in this situation. They've got a key on this player, maybe even double team him the rest of the game.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. The offensive coordinator his starting field position. First play looking to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Fires into the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
This quarterback better have a short memory, because on the first series you come out and throw that interception, there is a lot of game left. You don't want this guy to go in the tank. Someone better get in his ear on the sideline, tell him to calm down.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Coleman. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage.
No shot to bring him down. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is using him as such.
Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Oh, goodness, you cannot make that throw. I think this is a product of that pass rush. Chris, they're making life difficult, and they're speeding up his internal clock. So he's letting that ball go. He's not seeing the defense. He throws it into double coverage. Ball could have been intercepted if you really think about it, all because of that pass rush and what they're doing to the quarterback on a snap-in and snap-out basis.
Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Manning. Oh, and another incompletion.
Not all drops are created equal, and on third down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they just had nothing going there on that series, Chris. You've got nothing happening on 1st and 2nd down. You're backed up. You're into an obvious passing situation, and that's exactly what we talked about.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
What an opportunity they had right there to cut into this lead for the opposition, but now their defense has to go out there and bow up. The last thing you want to do is go down 2 possessions going into the locker room.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Wants some time, now lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
As an offense, when you get into these goal-to-go situations, to me it's about matchups and players rather than plays and concepts. Who's your best matchup? How do you get him the football? That's what I would be thinking as a play caller here on second down.
He escapes the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain. This would be a big disappointment to get this starting field position. They have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense comes up with the football.
Just a massive moment in this game. This offense looks like it's going in for 6. And then the ball is loose. It's on the ground. Defense recovers, and it's 1st and 10 from the 20.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. With the catch, it's Moore. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to play it until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. With the catch, it's Coleman. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for second and short.
He's running out of time here. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wrap down the middle. It's Coleman. He goes out of bounds, but moves the ball near the 35.
Well, Chris, third down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a first down.
timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Manning. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. He could go. That's the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. That's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it? So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Good throw to the left. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
Chris, it seems to me like this quarterback is predetermining where he wants to throw the football. He's got to just read the concept out. Here, the coverage.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And the Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's fourth and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Looking to throw again. The pressure's on. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking. And he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Looking downfield. It's Moore. Nice grab. It's Stewart. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And he'll set up to throw. Lets him fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is fourth and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field. Man, I love it when a team comes out of halftime and they maintain the momentum. They had a lot of success early in this game, and now they come out here and they stay aggressive. Big completion down the field. field. I tell you what, this quarterback is feeling it.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get
intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. Look out, he's in the clear. Look out, he's loose. The 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. A crucial Big Six.
Holy cow, Chris, this feels like a 14-point swing like you called it. It's in the end zone, and he takes it back 100. My goodness, that is an enormous play in this game and will totally change the momentum going forward.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Ducks are going to keep this drive moving.
Well, you know the emotions, Chris, are very high. You're playing for a national championship, and as a quarterback, you go out there the first 3rd down of the game, you want to be able to convert. Here they do it with a run play. That's going to settle everybody down. I expect them to retain some of this momentum after that conversion.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Defense all over that 1st down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field, be aggressive, but man, you cannot make these throws. Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change, whether it's coverage and or blitz. Do something different.
All tied up at the end of 3. The 4th quarter will decide this. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking for some space. It's Davison. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Only run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off the blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
Longhorns fail yet again to come up with a third down stop.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now, you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Second down. We're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's third and long now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Over the middle, it's Johnson. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. Timeout taken by Texas. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
Chris, I love the aggressiveness on the first drive, in particular once you cross the 50-yard line. As an offense, why not be aggressive? Get that ball into the end zone, and it pays off with conversion here.
Going absolutely nowhere, it'll be a loss of the play.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Here's the handoff. The ball is out. He's going to get it. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Now comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it through. What pressure. That was automatic. A game winner. That will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.